What's good, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and I just bought my dream house. I bought a $1.3 million house at 22 years old. Right now, we're at my company, at my headquarters, but we're gonna head from my office out to my house in Scottsdale, Arizona that I just bought. It's a $1.3 million house. I'm so excited for this next chapter of my life where I fully designed this house, and it's just that next big step. And at 22 years old, to be able to buy a $1.3 million house, it's just mind-blowing. That's what happens when you put the work in every day and you continue to show up even when things get tough, see it through, and then blessings keep coming your way. So it's like a piggy bank. Every day you show up to work, you put another coin in the piggy bank of hard work, and the universe rewards you, and that's exactly what's happened here. I've been looking for my house to purchase out here in Scottsdale for a few years now, and it's been hard to find the right deal, but I finally found it, and now I'm gonna design the whole house and turn it into a $1.3 million masterpiece. Let's go check it out. All right, guys, let's head out to the house. I just bought this new BMW. I also just got another house out in California, and so I bought this car to go out to my California house out in Orange County, California. But let's head out to the house. All right, guys, so here it is. Fair warning, it's in really bad shape. I got to put $300,000 in remodel into this house for it to look how I want it to look, but I got a great deal on this house. So what I do for a living is wholesale real estate and fix and flip. So I got this house off market, direct to seller. It was a distressed property, motivated seller. So I was able to get a pretty good deal on the house. And I'm gonna break down all the numbers for you. So this house is gonna be worth $1.3 million when I'm done with it. I bought it for $634,000. And I'm gonna put between $250,000 to $300,000 into it. So all said and done into it, I'll be around $900,000. Now, I'm putting a lot more money into this house than I would on a normal flip, just because it's for me personally to live in. So I'm gonna be all in at around 900. It's gonna be worth between 1.2 to 1.3 million. So I'll have around $400,000 in equity. I'll make $300,000 to $400,000 right away on this house, just like that, add it to my net worth. So with this house, we'll start out on the front. We've been cutting these trees down. You could barely see the house till I got rid of all these trees. But what I'm gonna do is it needs a new roof. It has new AC, new hot water heater, new plumbing all the way out to the street, so I don't have to worry about any of that. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna raise the roof up and square up the house so it looks super modern. And then if you follow me, I am going to be closing in the garage, but I'm also gonna bring the house out to right here. So as you can see, there's a little recessed part right here where the front door is. I'm gonna close it in here to add some square footage on the inside of the house, and then to make it flush, and so that way everything's straight across, square it up, and then I'm gonna have a big front door right here, all glass. So let me go grab the key, and then we will walk through the inside of the house. So let's go grab the key, and I'll give you a little sneak peek of the backyard right now as we grab the key, but it's on a massive lot, and I'll be showing you the whole backyard in a second. So let me grab the key right here. All right, so it's in really rough shape. So let me tell you exactly what I'm gonna do here. Everything's getting torn out. All these walls are getting torn out to open it up. This is gonna be the living room area. Then over here, we're making this all open concept. So there is a storage room in the garage, at the back of the garage, that I'm gonna bring into interior living space. So all this is gonna get opened up. I'm gonna put a big island here for the kitchen. Whole kitchen's getting torn out, and then you can see in here all that space, all of that space, all the way back to there is getting ripped out and added to the kitchen space. So if you go all the way from the laundry room back to the living area is gonna all be added to the kitchen space. And then, as you can see, if you look up, the ceilings are very tall. So we're raising all the ceilings all the way up. I should have at least 10-foot ceilings in most of the house. We come over here, it's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. This is the first bedroom right here. This is gonna be the guest bedroom. Those windows are small, we're putting bigger windows. Here's another bedroom. This one I'm gonna use for like recovery, biohacking. I'm gonna put red light therapy, PMF mat, massage chair, all that. This one right here is gonna be my office. Again, we're making bigger windows. These are all our contractor tools in there. And then here we got 1 bathroom. And these bathrooms are really small right now. They're all gonna get torn out and reworked, and we're gonna be adding square footage to the bathrooms by ripping out those walls over there. This is the master bedroom. So the bed's gonna be here versus being here, and we're gonna rip this wall out and put a big sliding glass door here as well. So this is all glass facing out to the backyard. This is the master bathroom. We're adding square footage out there on the back of the house to make the bathroom much bigger. Check out the bathroom. It's in really rough shape. It's nasty. Ceilings are peeling off. It's really bad. And then if we come back out here, this house was smoked in. So you can see, look at these vents. Get a close-up of that. It's just rough. So all the duct work is getting torn out, doing new duct work. Everything's going. We're tearing everything out. So the bathroom space, we're gonna bring the bathrooms all the way to here. All this gets ripped out, but this adds to the bathrooms. So we're gonna make those bathrooms much bigger. And then, like I said, you see how this is in a bit compared to the rest of the house? All this is gonna go forward, so we're adding all that square footage there. And now let's go check out the backyard. The backyard is one of the main reasons this house is gonna be worth so much money. And again, I'm gonna close this into a 2-car garage, and we're closing it in all the way over to here and moving the gate to get to the backyard over here. So that way there's more square footage, and we're gonna be putting a laundry room in here. So that way the laundry doesn't take up any of the kitchen. But this is a almost 13,000 square foot lot. We have a huge grass area over here. So I'm gonna be putting turf. All of this is gonna be turf. I'm ripping all this patio covering out, ripping it all out, and I'm gonna build a way bigger patio covering with a spiral staircase going up, where then there's gonna be turf on top of the patio covering where we can hang out up top up there and watch the sunset and all that, because the sunset this way is crazy. So tearing all that out, I have a massive diving pool. As you can see, this pool is massive. And there's a diving board. So if a diving board is not there, it's actually, you're not allowed to have a diving board anymore unless it's grandfathered in. So I'm gonna be able to have a diving board because I have one. But that pool is literally massive. It takes up a third of the backyard. Super excited for that. Now, in order for me to get that high ARV to be over the 1.1, 1.2, 1.3 million, I need to square up the house like I was saying in the front. But then I need to put a basketball court back here. So right here, I'm gonna put a basketball court. That'll help me get, if I just add a basketball court, it adds about $100,000 in value to the ARV of the house. If I square up the front of the house, it adds about $150 in value to the ARV. So that's why I'm doing the basketball court. I don't even play basketball, but I'm gonna put it because it's gonna raise the value of my house. And then I got that gate, double gate there, so I can pull cars in and park them on the basketball court, all that. There's way more backyard that wraps around here. As you can see, we've been cutting down trees, tearing them away, so that way we can actually see what we're working with. We're getting rid of the trees, demoing stuff like this. But I got way more space over here as well. And everything you see, guys, is gonna get ripped out. The flooring, the cabinets, we're raising the ceilings up, we're ripping out walls, the sheds, the trees, the landscape, the pool. The pool's getting all ripped up, replumbed. Everything is gonna be done to this house. So this project is gonna cost me about $250,000 in rehab. I'm buying the house cash, and I'm paying for the remodel, self-funded. So I've been able to become very successful. I got started as an entrepreneur at 16 years old. By the age of 18, I was able to become a millionaire, and that's how I have all this cash where I'm able to put it into this property and make it my dream house. So at 22 years old, I bought this property for $634,000. I'm gonna be putting between $250,000 to $300,000 into it in the reno, landscape and interior. And then the house is gonna be worth between 1.2, 1.3 million when it's all said and done. So at 22 years old, I will be the homeowner of a $1.3 million house. And I'm gonna be bringing you guys along the journey. Everything we do with this house, I'm gonna be giving you updates of the remodel every single week or maybe twice a month. I'm gonna have my video guy come out here and we are going to film the updates on the property. So look forward to that. You're gonna see a full reno go down on this house, and you're gonna see it turn into a very special place. So with that being said, guys, chase your dreams. Anything's possible. All of this I envisioned, and then it became a reality. I just showed up every day and put the work in. As long as you work hard, hard work is always rewarded, and that's exactly what's happened here and happened to my life. So guys, if you want to learn exactly how to wholesale real estate, which is the main thing that made me become successful and rich, I'm going to be holding a free 1-hour live training with you where I personally teach you how to do everything I've done in business. So click the link in the description down below, sign up for that 1-hour live training. But guys, I'm looking forward to this project. I'm excited to finally have my personal house. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.